Welcome to the June Spotlight on Life Insurance, brought to you by producersweb.com. I'm Paul Wilson, and in this broadcast we'll cover some of this topic's biggest trends and most insightful research. This Spotlight on Life Insurance is sponsored by Partners Advantage Insurance Services. Experience the advantage of a true wholesale partner. For more information, please visit partnersadvantage.com. The first quarter of 2010 saw individual life insurance sales increase by 10% compared to the same period last year, according to LIMRA's U.S. Individual Life Insurance Sales Survey. The biggest improvement occurred in universal life, where sales increased 17% for the quarter, although they had been down 30% during the first quarter of 2009. According to Ashley Durham, senior analyst at LIMRA Product Research, quote, "While the increase is encouraging, it's important to remember that in the first quarter of 2009, new individual life annualized premium dropped 26%, the sharpest decline since 1943. To put it into perspective, sales in the first 3 months of 2010 are back to the level measured during the third quarter of 2003, unquote. During the quarter, almost 65% of companies saw increases in their UL sales, with half of all writers experiencing double-digit increases. Meanwhile, policy count climbed 21% year over year, the largest increase since the third quarter of 2002. In addition, new indexed UL premium grew approximately 50% during the first quarter, while whole life jumped 15%, the next biggest increase for the period. Finally, variable universal life was up 10% from a year ago, with nearly 40% of writers up, including 6 of the top 10 companies. The National Association of Insurance Commissioners, or NAIC, has appointed a subgroup to study the effects of principles-based reserving, or PBR, on the life insurance industry. The PBR testing subgroup was created by the NAIC Life and Health Actuarial Task Force in order to offer recommendations for consideration by the Principles-Based Reserving Working Group and the Life Insurance and Annuities Committee. According to Adam Ham, chair of the working group and North Dakota Insurance Commissioner, quote, "As we near completion of the NAIC Valuation Manual, it seems prudent to study its impact on all major lines of life insurance to avoid different sets of rules among insurers writing different lines of products. Regulators believe that principles-based reserving will foster a more competitive playing field with better insurance products and prices for consumers," unquote. The manual is intended to better define methods used by regulators and insurers when calculating the reserves of insurance companies, incorporating portions of the NAIC Solvency Modernization Initiative. Specifically, the manual will look to use principles-based reserving in an effort to improve regulators' ability to protect consumers against insurer insolvency. Many large life and annuity insurers receive top grades from Weiss Ratings, the nation's only provider of independent insurance company ratings. Among those receiving top ratings were Massachusetts Mutual, Northwestern Mutual, New York Life, Principal Life, and TIAA. However, Weiss Ratings found that many smaller insurers, including Conseco Life, AGL Life Assurance Company, SCORE Global Life, Jefferson National Life, and Banner Life, remain vulnerable to financial trouble based on analysis of risk-adjusted capital, 5-year historical profitability, quality of investments, liquidity asset, and premium growth, and other factors. Overall, 80 of the 887 U.S. life and annuity insurers control $1.3 trillion, or 26.6% of total industry assets, and are considered strong enough to be recommended to consumers, and received a rate of B+ or higher. Meanwhile, 74 companies controlling just $22.2 billion, or 0.5% of total industry assets, are considered vulnerable, earning them a rating of D+ or lower. I'm Paul Wilson, and thanks for watching the Spotlight on Life Insurance. To see more video spotlights on your favorite products and practices, find them on producersweb.com and browse by topic.